Welcome back. So today I am at Walmart. We're going to go toy hunting again. We are looking for the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 40th Anniversary Remastered. Let's see if we can find it, and let's see what else we see today. You know, I hear they were supposed to drop on the 20th here at my Walmart. So here I am. Let's go in and see what I find.
The first thing I saw was this NECA, the Wanderer. Sorry about the camera angle, guys. I totally spaced, but I thought this box was amazing. I wanted to share it with you. So the next thing I see is Most Man, Ninja Turtle, He-Man mashup. These have been out for a while. This is pretty cool. But after looking for 20 minutes, finally found the Tales of the Ninja Turtle display. This was underwhelming and very disappointing, but it did have the one thing I was looking for in this display, and that's right. It's right there, the 40th anniversary characters, and it's Donatello. The first one I saw was Donatello, and this is awesome looking. I love the packaging for this. And then I saw down below, and it's kind of hard to see when I'm filming, but it was Michelangelo. This is awesome. They did have those too. And then above all of this stuff, they actually did have that's right, Leonardo 40th anniversary. So now I got really excited going, what's the next one I'm going to find? Is Raph going to be here or not? Because, you know, Walmart's kind of a hit and miss at times, but this was really cool to see. And then I saw Superfly with Babyfly. That's a Mutant Mayhem character, not Tails. Then I saw these three role-playing sets, but there was no Donatello for some reason. I'm not too sure why. Here are Rocksteady and Bebop as little baby mutants. This is pretty cute, I think. Next up is Tales of the Turtles Mix and Match. Yeah, that's right, Mix and Match. This is pretty cool. They had all of them. Splinter, Donatello, Michelangelo, Leonardo, Raphael, and this robot. And all you gotta do is combine all the characters pieces together to make the actual characters, or just play around with them, make your own little characters. This is pretty neat. I like the idea. I haven't seen these since I was a kid. So after looking a little bit harder, I did find Michelangelo, Leonardo, Donatello, and Raphael, the remastered ones. Yes, they had them all. This is Federal Way, Washington Super Center. Go check it out, see if they still have them.
We're back in the car. We did find the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles display stand. Wasn't as cool as I was expecting it to be because it was not set up like the other Walmarts that I've seen on YouTube. But let's go home. And yes, I did pick up the 40th anniversary ones. Let's go home, open them up, and see what they'll like. See you in a few seconds. We're back home now. The 40th anniversary collection. Got my coffee. We're going to open up one on camera. The other three I will open up off of camera. So let's get started. I'm just going to do random. Okay, it's Raphael. I'm going to open Raph. I'm going to try to keep the box because I have no place to really display them. So, here we go. Alright, now they're all out of their packaging. Let's put the weapons in hand, let's build the stands, and this is going to be a time lapse. Here we go. So before I continue, the stands are all the exact same. They all look identical. There is no difference to any of them. Okay, now we're gonna zoom in here and take a closer look at this action figure set. I'm gonna just tell you right now, putting weapons in these hands are a pain in the ass so far, but let's zoom in and look at them. Alright, so I took the turtles off. Let's look at the main platforms first. So this one's Raphael's. This one, again, the only thing that really stays in place is this ladder. This just kind of slides all over the place. I think if you're going to display this in one way, you might want to, I don't know. Me personally,
I like this idea. I really do. Like little chimney stack, little ladder. Here's Leonardo's. His is pretty basic. He's got a little antenna and little like light thing. Not light thing. Skylight. It's pretty nice. Again, skylight's exploding. It's exploding. I'm a little disappointed in that situation too. And then you got Michelangelo's. That's this one's got a little antenna and this little like air vent thing. And again, it's just floating. It doesn't actually sit here. It floats, so you just move wherever you want. And then you got Donatello's. Actually, I'm not sure what that thing is, if it's an air vent or not, because this is like an air conditioner. You know, you got like this AC here. And then you got this little vent thing as well. So, I mean, the details on these things are nice. They're very nice. So there's that, and these things can connect anywhere you want. I'm going to take pictures and show it to you later, but basically, you just got these tabs on each one. There's one here and one here up in front. So here and here. And like I said, these just slide all over the place. Kind of sucks. But then they just they collect like that. They actually click in, so they're pretty nice. And we'll just do the box side, so you can see what it looks like from what it would look like if you're just doing it from the visual of, from the original pictures you saw online. Originally, I don't remember what con they came from, but anyways, I do not have their main weapons here. I have their alternate weapons, because I thought it was kind of cool that they actually came with alternate weapons. Yeah. And I don't like editing out my videos too much because, you know, you get to see who I really am and how I really speak. So, and I don't know if it's my table or if it's just the turtles, but I'm having a little bit of trouble scanning them up. But there you go. That's what it looks like. I'm going to move the camera up so you can see them a little bit better, all is glory, but basically, this is how you would see it if you had them back to back and you just see them, you know, from a standard angle. But if we move my camera up, like so, and we twist it down, you get that angle. And you get kind of what they show on the picture a little bit. If I scoop this back here, you'll get to see it like that, and that's pretty cool. Now, let's talk about articulation, and let's talk about accessories. Okay, so let's do articulation, then we're gonna do the accessories, and then we're gonna do comparison of a few of the turtles, because I have some of the original ones. So we're gonna do the articulation with Raphael only, because they're all gonna be moving the same. So let's get the weapon out of his hand. So first, we got the head movement. You can go left, you can go right. It does have a swivel up and down. Sorry, I noticed I haven't done this in a while. So you got swivel, down, a little bit up, and then you got left and right. So pretty good articulation there. Let's go with the arms. You do got a joint right here, so I do assume, yep, up, down. So that's really cool. And ratchet is click, 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 click. So you got a lot of form. You got a nice little swivel here. Right there, got a nice little swivel. Elbow joint. Yes, you got an elbow joint. You can go straight out, up to 90, and anywhere in between because it's clicky. So you got that little joint right there. And then the wrist joint, you can go side to side, in and out. No in and out. You can't do the in and out thing here, but that's okay. And then we're gonna take one of his sides out. And for the leg, well, you got a little cut here. I don't know if you can see it or not, but you got a cut right there. So you can go up, over. You can actually do like an actual ninja kick, and twist. So you can twist it, and you get in the right angle. You can kick it up, kick forward. Knee does bend. Knee bends to a 90 degrees. So that's pretty nice. And straight out, ankle. The ankle movement, it does go left and right. No up and down though. No up and down. That's kind of disappointing. That would be kind of nice. So overall, that is the articulation. Oh, wait. Yeah, a little bit of a bend. You can get a little bit of a bend there. No, you can fake the back bend though if you move his legs right. So let's talk about accessories. What do these guys come with? Well, they all literally come with some of the most the same accessories. They come with these little daggers here. All of them come with the same dagger. Only difference is that Raphael here can actually hold it in his back like the 1981. That's pretty cool. And then they come with these little other type of daggers. Now, when I was a kid, I always thought this was like a pizza slice. Because what it looked like. It looked like that was a pizza slice. I wasn't sure because, everything was brown back in the day. So then you got the other accessories. These really interesting alternate weapons. So Leo gets this kind of like this weird bladed gun looking thing, but it's just blades. Maybe this thing is supposed to be like a scissors and they kind of like chop or something. I don't know. That's pretty cool. He also gets his 2 katanas that sit beautifully in his back. Beautifully. And they still have the original L. Okay. And like I said, we're going to do some comparisons with the old ones too. Because I have a few of them. And then Donnie gets this really interesting ball and chain staff. And it looks really good. I kind of like this. I think I might actually display him like this because this is neat. I actually like these newer day weapons. These new day weapons are really cool. And his staff, looks good. I love how they do more detail on these staffs for this version of it. And now let's go for the Michelangelo. Michelangelo has a very interesting weapon. Come on, Donnie, stand up for me. Okay, I'll get to Michelangelo here in a second. Normally, I do reviews one action figure at a time. But you know what? This is a little different. So, Michelangelo gets this really cool... I don't know what these are. I can't remember the name of these. Anybody knows the name of these, leave it in the comment. But this is cool. It's like an alternate nunchuck kind of weapon. So I guess if you hold it in the middle, it would be able to swing it around and slice and cut people. And then you got the nunchucks here. And I think you could probably push them in more, but I felt like the belt was going to break when I did it. So I just left them like that. Again, I will be taking pictures of them in different poses and different stance and all that. Different ways of hooking the main base up. Because, and when I display this, when I get another display case, I will be displaying this differently than this. So, that is what they come with. I think the alternate weapons look fantastic. I think this stand looks fantastic. One more time, I'll lift it up for you guys so you can see them all in action. Yeah, that looks amazing to me. Now, if I had this on maybe my third shelf down, my display case, what I use for my Power Rangers display case, this would be perfect. But it's not what I have. So, we're going to bring the camera back down and we're going to test and compare. Just kidding, not test and compare. Because we got over here, and yes, I'm not cutting away. I'm not going to do all this fancy editing. I do have some of the original turtles. And as you can see, they are the original ones that I had as a kid. So, and I couldn't find my Michelangelo, but I was looking for color comparison, not really more of the sculpt, because the sculpt's going to be perfect almost, I think, 1-to-1. So, yeah, let's get to it, shall we? The only one I couldn't find was a Raphael. I know I had them all. So, yeah, let's do this. I'm going to bring the camera back down so you guys can see it better and straighten it up. And let's get going. So, we're going to start with Mr. Donatello. Since I have Donatello here. Let's see. Oh, wow. This thing is so stiff. Yeah, this could be a problem. We're going to move all the accessories over here. Oh, wait, guys. I almost forgot. We do have one more set of accessories that I forgot to talk about. We got these ninja stars. Everybody came with 2 ninja stars. And they're so small, I just left them out. So, again, I'm not an inbox collector, but because I have no place to put them right now, they're going to go back in the boxes. I did that with my Power Rangers from Super 7 for a while because I had no place to display them. But anyways, enough of that. Let's try to get Donatello here, the 1980
8 Donatello to stand up. Now this could be a trick because these guys have no articulation. So I'm actually going to probably hold him in the back here and put this guy here. Readjust the camera again. And there you guys go. So as you can see, this Donatello is a lot bigger than this one. Color-wise, these are from the 1980s, and I can see a big difference color. Now, are they color different because of age? I don't think so. This one's a lot darker than this one. The shell, let's look at the shells here. Yeah, it's just about the same. As you can see, if you go side by side, you can see the shell color is about the same. The back are the remastered ones, have a better shell on the back side. They look a lot more detailed. And don't mind the damage on the back of this one. It's just from age, it's just paint. But, you know, the more closer you get, the more you can see that the coloring difference. And yes, there's something on here. Now, I have 2 Donatellos. They both look the same. I don't know which one was my original one and which one was my secondary one as a kid, but both the same color, both the same detail and everything. This guy, I like this one better. He's taller, and I got to say it. I hate to say this because I'm not an articulation guy, but this articulation they use here with the clicking joints, much better. Okay, so that is Donatello. Comparison. Let's go with Leonardo. Now, Leonardo, first of all, I'm going to show you. Leonardo's belt is broken. But yes, it does have the L. It does have a katana holder. Now, these katana holders are different than those ones. This one only had the 2 sliding up here. I don't think they ever had them up here. So this one's more show accurate than this one. And as you can already tell, the coloring of this one is way different. Now, again, 1988 total versus 2024 remastered. Now, as you see here, the face is different. This is the original face. It has the one side wool. And you know what? Now that I said that, I just totally remembered something. See how easy that is to stand up? By Michelangelo. They switched faces. So here's the face of Donnie. Here's the face of Leo. 2024 Donnie has Leo's original face. Why Playmates did that, I have no idea, but they messed up. So, anyways, back you go on the stand here. And, yeah, it's pretty cool. Now, no, normally this would not be a problem for me to stand him up, but I'm trying to get this done here, and it seems like everything's getting in my way. Okay. There you go. So, back to the comparison of Leo. Don't worry about the weapon. I think that weapon's really cool, though. But, backside. Yes, the sword holder is different. The color of Leo is different. So, I've seen other people do the same type of thing, a review with coloring. But a lot of them have the remastered or the updated version of the 1988 ones. And then they buy the remaster one, and they're about the same color. These guys are not the same color at all. These are a lot darker than these ones. And these ones were taken care of really, really well as a kid because I was one of these weird collecting kids that just played with them and put them back on a shelf. Play with them, put it back on the shelf. And when I was done as a kid, I put them away in a box. I put them in an attic with no light or anything. So these are originally colored this way. These are colored this way. So the color of these ones are darker than these ones. Okay, so now we got a very interesting comparison because the Michelangelo that I have, well, first of all, I'm going to show you. It's kind of funny looking. I could not find my original Michelangelo, and I couldn't find a Raphael in my collection. But it is one of these, you line them up ones. But I believe the color of this is the same as the 1981. The belt is the same holster in the back. The M is orange here, so it's a little different. But if we compare the two side by side, don't worry about the face. Let's get that down there. So yeah, this is not a fair comparison, but it's close. This one, again, is a different shade of green than this one. The back of the shell, again, has a different pattern on it. Has more pattern, has more texture. This is just plain, but it still has the same nunchuck holders. And it has the same hands. The color of the bandana is different. Now, what I've seen so far is that the original 1988 toys are all going to be the same color, because I have a few different Michelangelos and they're all the same color. Actually, I'll be right back. I do have another Michelangelo I can actually grab at the moment and see if I'm actually telling you the truth. So here is the remastered, the old-fashioned movie one, and then the one I showed you earlier. So, as you see, the movie one is actually closer to the remastered color. Isn't that interesting? So I got one more one to show you for comparison, and then we'll wrap up this video. Here's Johnny from the Mutant Mayhem series, and here's the remastered one. Now, I did find something interesting about these. They're about the same height, you know, but the shell design are about the same when it comes down to the detail of the shell. It's rather neat. A little bit different, but about the same. So there's Donatello. So here's Raphael, back-to-back, the Mutant Mayhem Raphael with the remastered Raphael. Besides the shells being exactly 100% the same design, different colors, but same design, they also share something interesting. They have exactly the same articulation, the same points of articulation. So when the remasters came out and they're like, oh, it's brand new articulation, it's not brand new. The Mutant Mayhem ones have already done the articulation. The size difference between the original 1988 and these guys, yes, there is a size difference, big size difference, different articulation in general, but the Mutant Mayhem already had the same, 100% the same articulation. And here is Michelangelo with the Mutant Mayhem Mikey. Now, these guys have a lot of differences. When it comes to the weapons, at least, this is plastic, and these are actual chain metal. It's pretty neat. I like it. At least I think it's actual chain. It sounded like it. It clinks. But again, the shell design is right off the Mutant Mayhem. It's kind of funny. Not the coloring, but the actual shell design. The belts are almost 100% exactly the same. The coloring of orange, no, this one's still lighter. But yeah, overall, you know, again, same articulation points and everything. I just want to bring that up because everybody was like, the remasters have new articulation. Well, these guys have the same articulation, so it's nothing new. Now again, these are my sons. Those are mine. So here is Leonardo, the remastered, and Leonardo from Mutant Mayhem. Again, just the shells are exactly the same. The weapons even look different on these guys. I just wanted to show you side by side that how far they have changed over the years. Kind of neat, you know, seeing that what they look like now from the way they were when I was a kid. And these, you know, when I was a kid, you know what I'm saying? Anyways, yeah, thanks for watching, and I will catch you on my next video. Peace.